I don't remember feeling like this.
So understand, I couldn't breathe if he ever said, get on my knees till they bloody red. See, I don't know if you get it yet. He's like the lighter to my cigarette. I never knew another human life could have the power to take over mine. So baby, 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 baby. I love it when I hear your name. I be saying, baby, 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 baby. See, I can never feel alone with you. I'll give up everything I own for you. Won't think twice. Almost ashamed how I'm mesmerized. Such a shame. I lose my thought looking in your eyes. I know why. Because your kisses make my lips quiver, and that's real. And when you touch me, my whole body shivers. I can feel it. Now I can see how another life could have the power to take over mine. 'Cause you're mine, baby, 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 baby. I love it when I hear your name. I be saying, baby, 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 baby. See my words, living here on God's green earth. You don't know what you've done to me. I never thought I'd need you desperately. It's kinda sick how I'm stuck on you, but I don't care 'cause I'm needing you. And how I feel will remain the same, 'cause you're my baby. Listen, and when the world starts to stress me out, it's to you, boy, without a doubt. You're the one who keeps me sane and I can't complain. You're like a drug, you relieve my pain. You're like the blood flowing through my veins, keeps me alive and feeding my brain. Now this is how another human life could have the power to take over mine. 'Cause you're mine, baby, 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 baby. I love it when I hear your name. I be saying, baby, 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 baby. Baby, 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 baby.
Bad Boy 98. Total. Kima. Keisha. Pam. Missy. Talk to me. Yeah.
Bad boy. Bad boy. My mic sounds nice. Check one. Bad boy. My mic sounds nice. Check two. P-U-F-F. I'ma make
All right, child. Hello. Happy witching hour. So, if you're a client, you're probably going to receive a link to this video so that I can speak about this. And I'm just going to say this right now, straight up and down, that if you some damn hater that's sitting around thinking you can send somebody to my business and do all of this and force me to expose that person, honey, you already lost. That's ridiculous. The hate is real, and that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. And this has been done to me actually 3 times, which would make me a veteran for real. But this one person, which she's connected to the second and third person that did this to me at my business. So I wanted to come on here and to reassure all DSA clients, which is Divine Services Apothecary, that your information is private. I take that very, very, very seriously. But I had to expose this girl, and I'm going to keep exposing her. Okay? Let me tell you something. Nobody works. Okay? I'm gonna remind you all of something. Spent 30 years in the workforce almost. Started my spiritual business. There's no point of which a person that does that has bills to pay, that has a family to take care of, with a flourishing business such as what I have, that would be able to shut it down. It's also a spiritual business, so you're going to have to talk to the gods and spirits about all of that. Okay? So I'm actually ready to relax for the rest of my witching hour. I need to clear off my bed. I need to talk to my spirits. I haven't really had time to do that hardly today, so that I can, get some guidance as to what we're going to do with the rest of this witching hour. But just to give you guys a Cliff Notes version of what's going on. And again, I think this is so stupid. I really do. And I don't know who's coming up with these ideas, but this is stupid and it's ridiculous, and you need to go and reevaluate for real. You really need to go and reevaluate. Okay, seriously. Hey, Stefan. Um, all of it is going to get exposed in detail on my other channel, the High Priestess Jamila Botanical channel. And I did put a link to that, okay, on the community wall. Basically, and I don't know, again, what this is for or what this is about, and I don't care. I honestly don't. Okay. Because as far as I'm concerned, somebody else's mess, somebody else's scheme, somebody else's scam don't have nothing to do with what I'm doing. Basically, this chick, and I honestly believe that that's what she came for, which I have proof of that. Decided that she wanted to intercept my business with some BS. Okay, with some BS. And basically, in a nutshell, what this chick did was, all of a sudden, she was a client. She gave a good review. I was not interested in being friends with her. I don't know what the deal is with this whole friends thing. You know, I have a lot of clients that I'm cool with. I talk to them all the time, but no client can expect for me to let you live in my house and now we best friends. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And most of my clients don't expect that. For some reason, I became fast friends with this person, probably because I didn't ask my spirit's permission actually first. And then all of a sudden, next thing I knew, after her and another chick that came along with her, which apparently, I don't know, they must have knew each other at the same time. I have no freaking idea. But both of them was saying like racist things either online or either privately to me. Both things are a no-no because number one, it's not a good look. It's stupid. I don't get down like that. And then also, obviously, I have African ancestors. Like, y'all seen my grandma. So, and when I made it clear that we do not support that, we do not support that. When I made it clear, this is when these women started to attack and they went to that sector and began to lie, and one of them has been consistently stalking me on the internet, lying on me, harassing me within that sector, which to me I thought it was just a bunch of jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows the origins of that sector. I don't have to explain them. All I know is that I don't give a damn about your target. You ain't gonna never get no bullseye on me. Not ever. I don't know what people be tripping off of. It's totally stupid and ridiculous, and I don't have time for it. I don't. I think it's ridiculous and I think that it's stupid. Okay. So, but as far as you being a client, you're good because in the 10 years that I've been in business professionally, especially on the internet, doing spiritual work for people, I have not had this problem whatsoever. Okay. And I've done all kinds of work for people, cleanses, hex removers, love work, money work. I've done court case work for people, and if you feel like you want to stand in judgment of me, that's perfectly fine. But I'm not worried about it. Okay. I'm not worried about it. I really ain't. Okay. So I wanted to reassure y'all that y'all personal information is safe. I had no choice. Okay. In fact, a lot of the stuff that I am revealing about this person that has still been stalking me, I held on to for years. Okay. And that's what she gets. She shouldn't have done it. And she can try to blame me all she wants. But we all know that none of that is my fault. She decided to go in that sector and do what she did. I'm not responsible for what grown adults do. Mm. You a grown woman. You make your own decisions. And as far as I'm concerned, when she initially did that, I was breaking ties with that sector, and it's nothing wrong with that. You know, at the time I was being stalked still by someone who went in that sector to have me stalked, and then this chick just kept the link going. So trust and believe that for that, I am pissed. It's not that I have hatred for those people. It's not that I have hatred for black people. That would be stupid. It's just that it would make no sense. It would make no sense. You know what I mean? So, but I just wanted to say between me and my clients, y'all know the deal. It would not serve me at all to be doing stuff like that. And what's crazy is that I just recently heard about a lady that went to somebody, and I told y'all this was going to start happening. Basically, she paid this lady for some spell work, I guess, to do a love reunion on her ex-boyfriend. And instead of the lady doing the spell work, she contacted the man, contacted him. Like, no. I am totally for witchcraft 1,000,000%. Okay. I would never do anything like that. But I do believe that there are people out there that are so obsessed with witches, and it's weird. It's utterly weird. It really honestly is. They will harass and stalk our families, throwing literal temper tantrums. And I'm not even going to get real into detail about what I could talk about, that I know what's going on, that I done peeped. Because it ain't no need for us to talk about it. Talk about it for what? Okay. I'm not going to do it. But it goes a lot deeper than that. To where it gets into the political aspect of it. And I'm not going there because I don't have to. All I know is that I'm a little witch from the Midwest, and I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. It ain't no space in my timeline that has anything to do with that. That's all I know. Now you got to decide if it's worth it to go after women and children and attacking their businesses and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just weird to me. It's very, very ruthless, and it's disgusting to say the least. So, yeah, y'all information is safe. I wanted to reassure y'all of that because when somebody does something with a purpose, but they leave you no choice. That was the whole point in her doing what she did. Doesn't make a difference. I'm trying to figure out, do they think that people are stupid? I guess they would love to dumb people down. I guess I have no idea. It's bizarre and it's weird. It's the whole thing has been bizarre and weird to me, to say the least. Absolutely ridiculous. Some people just don't know how to just stop and let stuff go. That's a real issue. Some people just don't know how to just let go. Let it go. Stop. What are you doing? Why are you doing it, to the point where it has come to the point where they are threatening to people? And it's like, wow. And I could reveal so much more that I know that's coming from a lot of different people. I'm not going to mention it. I'm not. Like I said, I practice very peacefully. I don't bother nobody. I don't. I don't. And I just want people to know, you should know that our clients don't just come from social media views, okay? Yeah, they don't just come from social media views. You know, if you have someone that is doing spiritual work for people, um, even without the social media, clients are still going to come to that person. So you're wasting your time flagging us. Like, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. I really do. Is what I want to say. Flagging channels, you know. Now, yeah, it does irritate me that, you know, that I've been putting up quality content. My channel was flagged and blacklisted from the constant false flagging that was happening, and because I used to get a YouTube paycheck. I don't need that. I don't need a YouTube paycheck. But you know what? I did lose money in that aspect. Okay. Uh, I just think it's ridiculous. And guess what? I'm going to keep exposing this lady. I'm going to keep exposing her. I have no choice. And no, I am not shutting down Divine Services Apothecary. Not ever. Not ever. Not ever. I think it's ridiculous. I do. I think it's ridiculous. And I'm not tapped into it. In fact, I'm pretty tapped out. I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't have nothing to do with your fears. I don't have nothing to do with your obsessions. I don't have nothing to do with your problems. That's really crazy. So, but normally, normally in a normal situation, of course, everything about my clients is kept a secret. Nobody reveals people's personal information. Nobody's doing that. And I do not bully my clients either. There's some times where I have to have some very real conversations with them. You know what I'm saying? But bullying them, never. I've never been a bully in my life. I've never been a bad person in my life. Okay. So, I don't know. But I will tell you that all in all, I think that it has a lot to do with obsession and mental illness, and I ain't worrying about it. I ain't worrying about no curses that you can send to me. I'm not worried about you being violent. I'm not worried about any of that. I think that sometimes people will take a look at somebody and they will think, "Oh, this is maybe it's my innocent face. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. But no, and I've never had that issue ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's ridiculous. It really is absolutely ridiculous. What I will tell you is that you can't have a sick mind trying to call on these spirits and working with these energies. You can't do it. You can't do it. And I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot and I'm very empathic. Oh my God. I've heard it all. I've heard it all and I've seen it all. And I'm just like, wow. Wow. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Trying to intimidate people, terrorize people. If you're a black person living in the South, pretty sure that nobody's sitting around scared of the KKK. Are you kidding me? Goodness gracious. For what? Like, oh my God. This is one of the reasons why. This is one of the reasons why I've been wanting to get out of the South. I'm not even gonna lie. Because it just, I've never, ever, ever encountered that type of energy before in that way. And it's literally like some Lifetime movie, Delta Burke type shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys go to the High Priestess Jamila Botanical channel and you want to see this person get exposed, that's exactly what's going to happen now. You know what I'm saying? Again, somebody doing this stuff, like, that's what they want. They want it to affect business and how people see me. That's such a waste of time. Go find something else better to do with your time. Goodness gracious. You do that, you light candles on the situation, it's gonna backfire on you. It is. That's what they do. They do stuff like that, and then they light candles, and then it backfires, is what it does, because you ain't right. You ain't right. That's a fact. Okay. I swear to you. And it's like I said, my Valor 4 will always stay loyal to me and my loved ones. He's an ancestor. Valor 4, is an ancestor. Okay. You can say I'm a devil worshiper or whatever. Listen, I ain't, I wasn't bought into this world to just, and being me, being who I am, to just have any goddamn Tom, Dick, or Harry, or fucking Jane Doe, or Jane or Amanda or anybody just, come and try to beat me up, kill me, and disturb me and my family and do harm to us. Hey, I know everybody love Jesus, but I'm not Jesus. I ain't here to be nobody's sacrifice. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Okay? Ain't gonna happen. And I come from a place of extreme love and loyalty. And loyalty. I don't care what religious belief you have. If you ain't got no loyalty, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing to me. Especially if you don't have no appreciation. None. Oh, let me pull it back, y'all. Let me pull it back. And I'm an extremely loyal person. I take that very seriously. So, anyway, the video that I put up recently exposes this person's mental illness. It is very scary because at the time I had a granddaughter that is a toddler. And this person clearly, y'all will see it when y'all see it. And stuff like that needs to be exposed. Because what if she goes nuts and a pregnant woman contacts her and meets up with her and she cuts the baby out of her stomach or something? Go over to the other channel, you'll see it and you'll know. And don't even worry about her. Like, she and this dude wants to be intimidating to people. They ain't intimidating nobody. That's why they always threatening people. I wouldn't. I sleep very well at night, every night. So ain't nobody scared. Are you kidding me? People need to know the truth about this person, because what this person tried to do was really disgusting, you know? So y'all can go check it out. I'm like, really? So either this person was lying, or either, got some kind of mental illness, or both. Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, y'all know who I am, and y'all know that y'all information is safe. Never has this happened. And this is the reason why schemes, live your life outside of a scheme. What is the scheme about? And what am I supposed to do? Be afraid of you? Oh my God, this absolutely ridiculous. I grew up with a boogeyman under my damn bed, and the boogeyman was protecting me. What the the boogeyman protects me. Oh, it's the Oogie Boogeyman. Well, thank you for your protection. Thank you very much. I appreciate the boogeyman. Boogeyman been protecting me. Okay. It is what it is. So that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Like, goodness gracious. What do we want to do? What did Cyndi Lauper say? That's why I was concerned about Cyndi Lauper when they showed her on the news. Girls just want to have fun, hun. Oh, girls just want to have fun. When you take all the fun out of it, what the fuck? This ain't fun. I like to have fun. I like to laugh and have a good time. And I like to know that somebody ain't got a knife pointed at my back. Yeah, like all that. You can leave that at home. You can leave that where you at, because I don't play that mess. That's what we do. We have fun, and we don't stab people in the back either. We don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. That's ridiculous. Okay. And I'm talking about good, clean fun. That's pretty much what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do with nobody else's perverted fantasies either. If I have a group or a coven, there's no sex going on. There's nothing that has to do with that. So, and Goddess only knows what this. It's sick, and yeah, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird, and I don't have time for it. So that's pretty much what I wanted to tell you guys. I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful evening. Make sure that y'all hit that thumbs up. I am gonna be taking care of some situations, because, like, seriously, this is my birth month. I don't have time for this. Oh, and trust me, I'm on it, and I'm on top of it. But there is going to be a couple of videos that are going to go up. I think I'm going to put them up on the Witch's Broom channel and let this stay up for a while on the feed so people can see it. Small businesses already have struggles, and for you to do what you did, and for you to just take everything for granted, I can't stand people like that. Are you freaking kidding me? And you're not going to be running around here trying to intimidate our clients, trying to make them think, oh, well, this person's going to show up at my house with a gun or something. Not me, but anybody. Like, that's disgusting. That went that ain't even that's psh. Yeah, I'm just anyway. I'm focused on promoting my products. So, and Saturn's getting ready to go into retrograde in July. And people running around here in the spiritual community doing things like that. No wonder it is the way that it is. And we can't, no real witch is going to sit here and say, well, I guess we all need to just go back to church because we're all sinners and we're bad. And it's like, I had to remind somebody earlier, like, okay, you're mentioning Jesus. Okay, Jesus loves me too. Hello. Oh my God. Like, come on. Like, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I don't even want to hear it. So I'll see y'all later though. Y'all have a good one. Okay.